Hey Aquarius, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading from September 2nd through the 4th, 2022. This is for Aquarius slash shuffle. Whoa, they said no more cards. Do this one. Okay, we have family, friends, and guides, and we have great achievement. Well, this looks great. Although this is spirit, so this will be more about you, about the type of person you want to be. And you may have achieved something like figured out that with family, friends, and guides energy throughout this weekend, you may be like a better friend, a better family member. You may have achieved something as far as like being the bigger person all the way, right? Like realizing that no matter what, it's like something's watching over you and you are going to do what's right no matter what. Oh, very much so. Going to be very successful at either rekindling something, grow, or starting something, like starting relationships over, family, friends, and guides. And so the guides also too would be people that you could always talk to before. But also this is about you being famous for it in a sense too. Like people are like, oh no, talk to Aquarius. But the great achievement here is that you're more observant than you are active in anything. You may be, because the Page of Swords is an energy of this. Sometimes people call this the stalker, but I don't see it as a stalker. As much if it's a great achievement, that means that you are more curious instead of being, like activated by what you see. You're more curious about what you see. You're curious about the people and trying to figure them out and how to become a better partner, friend, family member, how to become a better mentor or person who advising people. You're trying to figure that out. The great achievement is that you realize too with the High Priestess. Now you could be an Aquarius, Pisces cusp, that you may discover that you can listen to your intuition. It's like you're highly psychic about some things. And so you may like already have a feeling about something. And then you, instead of acting on that feeling or talking about it, which is what you may have done before, because it's an achievement and it's great, which means that you listened to your intuition and then, said something, and to other people, they're like, whoa, how did you know that I feel that way? Instead of doing that, now you're more curious and watching and like doing a check and balance within. Like, oh, I feel like this person is XYZ. And instead of telling them or acting on it, you watch. And then you go, I was right. I was right. So family, friends, and guides energy with the Six of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Moon. You are really working on that unknown energy, using it for bridging gaps or making things better, or you know what I mean, investing more time into being. I think it's almost like you're going to be a little bit more secretive than usual throughout the weekend. Like you may act on things in a sense because you want victory. So it's more so like when you act on things when you know it's going to play out well for you. Not like in a because there's no energy of what do you call it? Of being an opportunist or being foul or shady. There's none of that going on. This is more about like realizing that some things are better left to be played out, kind of thing, and almost to see like using it for the betterment of all around you, but also using it for gain instead of using it for just to, you know what I mean? How people use it kind of they just use their power or their gift and to be just to be like, well, I see something, and they're being very immature about it. This would be about being more selective in a way that I'm not going to act unless I know that there's a way that there's victory. I'm not going to act unless it's going to be something successful or beneficial. I'm not going to act unless it's like, something that can actually, something can come out of this. And that's a good thing. Honestly, it's a good thing. Or to fix things. I'm not going to act unless it fixes things. If it's not going to help, I'm just going to observe. And that's cool. I mean, that's what it is. Hidden motivations, Eight of Cups and Nine of Wands. Deep down, I think for you, the hidden motivation may be that you're trying to figure out what to walk away from and what to persevere in. What's worth working on, what's worth taking on the burden, and what's worth walking away. It's like if things are exactly what you think it is, and say it's just, it's a drain. It's something that just does not serve anyone. Like we were saying, you're walking away from it. And and so this is something that's hidden, like we were saying here, hidden where you're not showing too much about what you see, and you're not acting unless it's going to be beneficial. Unless it's something worth taking on, you're gonna walk away. And so On the surface, you'd be like, you might be smiling, and the veil is here, and it's like everyone's like, what's, oh, Aquarius is in outer space again, kind of thing. No, not really. Aquarius is looking to see if there's a balance, if people can come together like this, if there's a family energy, friend energy, or someone that you can lean on, depend on, listen to, and if you can also help teach another individual. If that's there, you're willing to push through. If not, well, bye, kind of thing, right? Because the professional assistance is really, you have Ace of Cups and Queen of Pentacles, and this says that you're only dealing with things that are actually going to work with you. Like if this is energy that you can work with, and it can be like harmonious, right? And it's something like it would fulfill the wishes of all people, right? It's not like be careful what you wish for thing. It's like things that we're going to work out. So all of this is basically saying the same thing. And it may be that this is the kind of conversation that you may be having. If you can't be of assistance to others, or if others cannot be of assistance to you in a way that it can be nurturing and grow something, you're not interested. So the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups are here. And it's almost like you have an ultra like sense, a deep sense of knowing what would be profitable, in a sense. Profitable, and it's not profitable in the sense of finances, although that is also part of it. Very big part of it. If there's no, if, it's like if things cannot be prosperous, period, which prosperity comes in many forms. I mean, it could be that the resources, but then also people feel good about what they're doing. So say you own a business. If you're not producing something that's helpful for people on top of being able to compensate for their time being spending at your place, you are not going to do it. I think that's amazing, an amazing thing. So that all the way through everything that you're doing is like, if it's not for the greater good, I'm not doing it. And so that would be the hidden motivations with you. It's like that. Either the advice that you get or the advice that you give, if it's not going to be nurtured and grow and make sure that it's providing for other people in a good way, like paying it forward in a sense, right? And giving them hope, you're not dealing with it. You're not dealing with it. The great achievement here is that you're just going to observe now. You're observing. You're not going to act so quickly, because it's like this. When you're a high priestess or you have this energy or embody this, people don't understand what the high priestess understands. She gets her information behind a veil. She gets promptings. She may even hear voices that other people can't hear. They don't know what she's getting and how she's getting the information. So she is very secretive. If someone comes and asks her a question, she only answers that question, and with the fewest words possible. She's on a need to know basis. Do you need to know this information? And if you do need to know, I'm only giving you exactly what you asked for. I'm not, and nothing more, nothing less. So this would be about, instead of automatically acting on what you're hearing, or feeling, or whatever downloads are coming towards you, you are just observing now. How can this help other people? How can this help me? And that's it. And so this is a great achievement, because maybe you acted before, people acted like they didn't understand what the heck you were talking about, because I'm seeing confusion here. So from here on out, it's like there's no confusion, because I'm only acting if this is going to be beneficial now. And if it's beneficial, then you'll trust what I'm saying now, because you'll see that I was right. And that's a beautiful thing right there to me. Like I said, okay, so you could be dealing with a Cancer, Cancer or Pisces, or you could be an Aquarius Pisces cusp. You even have a little air here. So this looks great. All right, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.